Shalom, call halal, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Ba'ashim Makakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word and truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect. Tabernacle of David, to the Aquath that are listening to learn and being a pillar of breast. 144,000, the one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with a WW3 Daily update. Shalom and salutations to you as well. All right, we're going to start right here at 2nd Ezra 6. And 22 in the NRS, New Revised Standard Version, which I'm having fun with. 6 and 22, 2nd Ezra. Sown places shall suddenly appear unsown, and full storehouses shall suddenly be found to be empty. Shall suddenly be found to be empty. The trumpet shall sound aloud, and when all hear it, they shall suddenly be terrified. At that time, friends shall make war on friends like enemies. Okay? The earth and those who inhabit it shall be terrified, and the springs of the mountain shall stand still, so that for 3 hours they shall not flow. This part right here, at that time, friends shall make war on friends like enemies. Isn't that what's going on between Russia and Ukraine? Right there, what they call the Donbass, where they're actually brothers, if not great friends, speaking the same language, same culture and all of that, now being made to fight with one another. Isn't that what's going on? That's exactly what's going on. Anyway, this is the Duran. 52 minutes ago, Kharkov. Blackout. Russian military stretching the front lines. Let's see what they have to say. We'll get a little information. We'll go ahead and close. Take it away.
All right, Alexander, let's do an update on what is happening in Ukraine. Let's start with the military situation. What is going on the front lines? And also, what's going to happen in Kharkov? I'm hearing talk about an evacuation now. What's the situation there?
Well, I think we're now entering that stage of the war when it is not only becoming increasingly clear to more and more people that Ukraine is losing, but it's also becoming increasingly clear to more and more people that Ukraine is losing big. And, it's not just a question of fighting for, the odd village here and there, that isn't unimportant, by the way. But whole big cities like Kharkov are now at risk and might at some point over the next couple of months be captured by the Russians as well. Now, let's go back to a point that we made in a couple of programs ago. Lots of...
Look, if you're...
I knew that was going to happen. Damn. I was going to cut it, but not that damn.
Lots of rumors about a huge Russian offensive being prepared in the summer. We don't know. You and I don't know that that is going to happen. Trying to second guess whatever it is that the Russians are going to do is very difficult to do, and people shouldn't really indulge in it to the extent that they do. But Kharkov, Ukraine's second biggest city, the Russians have systematically destroyed all the energy generating plants around Kharkov. As we make this program, Kharkov again without electric power, the city's dark, the metro system isn't working, the factories obviously can't work, and Kharkov was a major industrial center for Ukraine. It was a key industrial center for Ukraine, and of course conditions of life becoming intolerable, and more people leaving the city. And if the Russians do have a plan to capture Kharkov, then this is exactly the sort of thing that you would expect them to do. Cut off power supplies, cut off internet, which apparently is also, to all intents and purposes, ended in Kharkov, gradually isolate the city, force out its civilian population. All of that makes the city far more difficult to defend it makes it much more easy for the Russians, if they choose, to bomb Ukrainian positions inside Kharkiv itself, because there are no civilians there. So you could say that these events connected to Kharkiv are a strong sign that they're not proof that at some point over the next few months, a Russian offensive against Kharkiv is going to happen. If Kharkiv is captured by the Russians, by the way, that is going to be a massive event. There's been lots of attempts by all sorts of people to try to downplay that, to say that Ukraine can survive without Kharkiv. Well, yes, it can, but it will be a very, very severely diminished Ukraine.
Because of the import-export business that goes through Kharkiv, if I'm not mistaken, that's what that's dealing with. So anyway, we're gonna end it right there. Yeah, more of the same. It's moving slow, but I think that's by, they're waiting for the perfect time. When Babylon is spread, then they're dealing with Taiwan, they're dealing with Middle East. That's when you'll see movement, a coordinated effort. So let's see, how do we get out? We're gonna go with, what are we going with? We'll just read this. Revelation 11 and 14, the second woe has passed. Behold, the third woe is coming shortly. The third woe is referring to World War III. There's World War II. Yes, they are mentioned in the Bible, all right? And they will be coming to pass, for it is written. So with that, we hope that the elect were edified, you brothers and sisters. With that, we can say shalom.